My child, don't scroll. You asked me a question, and this is my answer. You came to me with tears in your eyes, and I listened with the love only heaven can give. I saw the moment you whispered, "God, is this person my partner?" And I felt the ache behind your words. You thought I was silent, but I was never far. You felt nothing change, yet everything began to move in the spirit. You didn't notice it, but angels took flight when you prayed. You didn't notice it, but angels took flight when you prayed. You fit slaves as light me prayed. I fight on with a braid. You thought I was silent, but angels took flight when you prayed. That peace visited your heart for a moment, but then fear returned, and you began to doubt what you heard. You thought, maybe I imagined it, maybe God didn't speak at all. Tap the like button and hit subscribe right now to unlock this divine message and receive the blessings God has prepared just for you. But I did, my beloved. I spoke in the quiet, and I confirmed it in ways only your soul could recognize. You asked me for a sign, and I sent a self. Or sign, and I sent a far sign, and I sent a towels. You asked me for a sign, and I sent a scissors. One for griddles, for a kin, and I sent it a scribe. You says to Nathan that she's here, who'll slug like nice. You wanted my yes to mean immediately, but my yes often means in due time. I am not withholding love from you. I am protecting it. You must understand that what I prepare is not ordinary. You are not ordinary. Your heart is sacred, and what touches it must be purified first. That is why I separated you from what looked like love but wasn't rooted in me. Every delay, every distance, every silence, it's not punishment. It's protection, attraction. I am shaping hearts to recognize each other without fear. You want this connection to be simple, but holy things rarely are. Love written by heaven requires patience. It requires faith when logic fails. You asked if this person is truly yours, and I say this gently. They are part of your story, but your story is still unfolding. You see only pages. I see the book. They are learning lessons that will matter later, and so are you. Don't rush what I'm ra, and so are you. Don't rush what I'm ra later, and so are you. Don't rush what I'm rapping the radar, daughter you. The bush what I'm roasting will just why you ways. Don't rush what I'm ra till later. When I separate two hearts that are meant to meet again, I do it for strength, not sorrow. I need you both to heal before you hold. So when you feel their absence, don't see it as rejection. See it as my preparation. They may not understand your depth right now, but they will. I'm teaching them how to value what glows from within you. Your gentleness, your loyalty, your patience, these are treasures I'm revealing slowly to the one meant to see them clearly. These are treasures I'm revealing slowly to the one meant to see them clearly. Really is it significantly, obtusically, I belong to see them clearly. You can't lose what is divinely assigned. You can only delay it with worry. Trust me again. When I said I would make things beautiful in my time, I meant it. There is no force on earth that can stop what I have ordained. So breathe, my child. Stop replaying what went wrong. Stop thinking you said too much or too little. Stop apologizing for being real. Type amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. The one who is meant for you will never be frightened, be, will never be frightened, be, will never be frightened, be, will never be frightened, be. They will feel safe in your presence because your love will carry my light. Right now, you're being purified by silence. You don't need their words to confirm what I already spoke. You don't need their attention to prove your worth. You are chosen, even in the waiting. You are loved, even in the confusion. You are seen, even when they seem blind. I have not changed my promise over your life. You may feel delayed, but you are not denied. What's coming will make ever not denied. What's coming will make ever not denied. What's coming will make ever trough. Ever often what's goose. You will ever loved. Will make ever love. You will see why I closed certain doors, not to block you, but to bless you differently. When you asked me for love, I didn't plan to give you imitation. I planned to give you something eternal. something that mirrors heaven's gentleness, something that doesn't walk away when storms come. That's why I had to remove people who loved you halfway. Half love cannot hold a whole destiny. I'm calling you to higher love, love that prays, not manipulates. Love that prays, not manipulates. Love that love that prays, not manipulates. Love that but for love that prays, not that pull and will of that pus. Love that grows stronger under my light. That's the kind I'm shaping for you now. So let go of your fear, my child. I know you think you're being forgotten, but you're being written into a greater plan. Heaven has already whispered your name beside the one who is meant to cherish you. They will come not by chance, but by divine design. They will recognize your soul before your smile. And when that happens, you will not question me again. You will say, now I have happens they, now I have divinity. Lo say, now I have bezaluzima. Vitula pacham. You will say, now I have. You will thank me for the pauses, for the endings, for the nights you thought I ignored you, because every not yet was me preparing your miracle. My child, don't let your confusion drown my voice. I am not the author of chaos. I am the God of clarity, and when I speak, peace follows. If peace is missing, it's not from me. So stay where peace leads you. Don't chase validation, chase stillness. Because in stillness, you'll hear me clearer. And in hearing me clearer. And in hearing me clearer. And in hearing me fit clearer. And in hearing me fiddle me header clearer. And in hearing me really I'm not hiding my answer from you. I'm inviting you to. Trust it. This person you asked about their heart is being awakened. They're feeling the pull of something they can't explain. They don't know it's me drawing them closer to truth. Comment I receive IT if you're ready for your miracle. They may run, they may resist, but they cannot outrun grace. My grace is wrapping around both of you. I'm removing pride, softening hearts, realigning paths. This is not a story of rejection. It's a story of redemption. You'll see it is a story of redemption. You'll see the story of redemption. You'll see the life of merchants and order crutch. It's a story of redemption. Stop analyzing every sign. Stop trying to control what only faith can carry. Your job is to believe, not to chase. Your heart is safe in my hands. I will not let what's meant for you slip away. If I need to close a door, it's because I've prepared a better one. If I delay an answer, it's because I'm preparing the right season for its arrival. Heaven is never late. You are not forgotten. Your love story is not over. It's being rewritten with grace and with grace, with grace and with grace and with grace and with grace. It's being rewritten with grace. Stop, drop, trace, not over. It's being rewritten with grace, thou pris, with deneth cried, wrist doubtless doublism. And you'll know, this is what divine timing feels like. You have been feeling the pull in your spirit and the ache in your heart, and you wonder which one speaks the truth. The ache comes from your longing, but the pull comes from me. The longing cries for answers, but the pull whispers of destiny. Listen to the whisper. It will never lie to you. I placed it there to guide you through the noise. Every time confusion rises, the whisper remains. It says, peace is cows remains. It says, peace is cow come, peace is cow strong. With serif distance kimes. It says, peace is cows so Tom comes. The whisper remains. It says, peace is couch goes of the cologman's hue. Your confusion is not proof that I have left you. It is proof that your mind is trying to understand what only faith can receive. I have not asked you to figure it all out. I have asked you to follow me. Because I see what you cannot. You see absence, I see alignment. You see delay, I see development. You see silence, I see preparation. Heaven is not ignoring you. Heaven is arranging you. You are being moved into position for something greater than you. You are being moved into position for something greater than you. You are being moved into position for something greater than you. You are Latawai. The places and so greater than you are the left to. You are being moved into position for something great, and the one you asked me about is part of that rearranging. You both carry lessons that must be lived before love can be lifted. I am not finished writing either of your stories. The confusion you feel is a sign of transition, not the end. You are crossing from what you thought love was into what real love will be. That bridge feels uncertain because it was never meant to be walked by sight. It was meant to be crossed by trust. When you trust, your fear Lulu crossed by trust. When you trust, your fear Lulu trust. Your fear Lulu lust. Or say lose or fear Lulu. That's when you start to see my fingerprints over every unanswered prayer. I know you wish I would just tell you everything now, but if I did, you would stop seeking me. And it is your seeking that keeps your heart close to mine. You think you're looking for answers, but really, I'm leading you to intimacy. Because when you draw near, the questions fade and peace takes their place. I would rather have you close and uncertain than distant and sure. Because when you are close and distant and sure. Because when you are close, you are learning what holy patience looks like. It's not sitting still doing nothing. It's trusting while becoming stronger. It's believing while surrendering the outcome. It's loving me even when you don't understand my ways. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. And that is what I am teaching you now. There are angels stationed around your heart this very moment. They are not silent watchers. They are guardians of promise. They see when memories tread, guardians of promise. They see when memories tread stones and that can citra. They see when memories treads, the believing quartelmas this love. They see when loneliness tries to whisper lies into your thoughts. They respond by surrounding you with comfort that feels like calm air on your chest. That peace that suddenly appears when you almost break down, that is them. That is my mercy moving through invisible wings. You are not alone, no matter how quiet the room feels. Heaven is watching, and heaven is keeping record of your endurance. Not one act of faith has gone unnoticed. Not one prayer has been gone unnoticed. Not one prayer has been gone unnoticed. Not one prayer has been wasted with tabal, with. You are being prepared for something that requires this level of faith, because the love I'm bringing will not be fragile. It will be eternal. It will not come to test you. It will come to reflect me. That is why the waiting feels so sacred and so heavy. You are standing in the middle of transformation. The old version of you, the one that begged for love, is dying. And the new version, the one that walks in worth, is awakening. You asked me if this person is the one, but the deeper question I'm answering is, are you ready for the love I planned? That love is not ordinary. It is kingdom love. It carries purpose, legacy, and light. It brings healing not only to you, but to others who will witness it. That is why the warfare around your heart has been so intense. Because darkness fears what two souls in divine union can create. Every delay, every doubt, every distraction was divine union can create. Every distraction was not the love. Every distraction was lovers, was a matic users. With asking this, with love's attraction was lying, was matching. Still listening, still hoping. And that hope, fragile as it feels, is proof that your miracle is still alive. When the right time arrives, everything that confused you will suddenly make sense. The person you asked about will see clearly. Their eyes will open, their heart will recognize, and their soul will know. They will remember your kindness, your patience, your quiet prayers. They will feel the pull that you've been feeling all along. It will lead them back, not to pit all along. It will lead them back, not to you. It will lead them back, not to little. It will lead them back, not to Nolan Miller. He's along. It will lead them back, not to. By then, you will have healed so deeply that you will no longer chase. You will choose. You will no longer beg. You will belong. You will no longer fear. You will feel free. And the love that enters will be calm, steady, and real. You'll know it's me because you won't have to question it. It will carry the same peace that spoke to you in the beginning, the same peace that told you, this is the one. The confusion will lift like morning fog, and what was hidden will lift like morning fog, and what was hidden, and what was hidden, and what was hidden, the village is hidden in contraction, and what was hidden actual, and plightled hidden into surveillance, and what was. Keep your heart pure and your faith anchored. Keep walking in kindness even when no one sees, because heaven is watching and your consistency is a fragrance before my throne. I am proud of you. Even when you doubt, you keep believing. Even when you cry, you keep trusting. Even when you feel forgotten, you keep praying. Those prayers are not lost. They are seeds in holy ground, and I will water them in due time. You have asked me many times to show you the final sign, the one that will confirm what your heart feels, but your mind still doubts. I will not let you wander in confusion forever. When my confirmation comes, it will not be through chaos. It will come through calm. You will not need to chase, compare, or beg for clarity. It will settle in your spirit like light resting on still water. You will wake one morning and feel peace instead of panic. You will stop needing to ask others what they think, because my answer will echo within you. That still, deep peace will be your sign. It will be my voice speaking in silence. It will come when both hearts are ready to hold what I'm giving. And when it does, you will not have to ask for proof. You will simply know. Until then, let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to predict how the story will end. You cannot direct what is divine. You can direct what is divine. You can own what is divine. You can own Fapito as long too. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving me permission to do what you cannot. It is trust in its purest form. When you surrender, heaven moves faster, because faith opens doors that fear keeps closed. You say you want answers, but what you really want is assurance. I am your assurance. If I have written your name beside another in the book of destiny, no storm can separate you. Even when it looks over, I can breathe life again. Even when it flashes, breathe life again. Even when it for life again. Even when it for life again. Even when it was life again. Even when it feels it applying clothes, fear evil life again. Even when it fails. You've seen me do it before for others, and you wonder, when will it be my turn? Your turn is coming, but you must release the idea that you are forgotten. You are not behind. You are being positioned. The delay is not punishment. It's preparation for glory. The moment you stop striving to make it happen, you give me space to show my power. Let go of the grip of anxiety. Let me hold what you cannot handle. Because every time you release, every time you rest, I rearrange. You will see how perfectly everything aligns when you finally stop trying to fix what was never broken, only forming. This is not a lost story. It is a living one. Even now, I am stirring hearts and weaving moments that will collide at the perfect time. And when that time comes, it will feel like a miracle, yet it will feel natural because it was always meant to be. The one I've chosen for you will speak P, and when it speak P, it will speak P. The one I've chosen for you will speak P, will speak P, will speak P, will speak P, and will speak P. They will not compete with your light. They will complement it. They will not confuse you. They will calm you. They will see you as I see you, worthy, rare, radiant. Their love will remind you of my heart. You will feel me in the way they look at you. You will hear me in the way they speak your name. It will not feel like guessing. It will feel like coming home. That's how you will know. And when you finally stand in front of them, healed and whole, you will whisper. Every lonely night, every tear, every prayer, it will all make sense. I will make it beautiful in my time, just as I promised. The angels will rejoice when that moment comes. They already know the chapter that's about to unfold. They are preparing the atmosphere around you even now. That's why certain things are shifting unexpectedly. That's why some doors are closing and others are quietly opening. I am clearing the path. You have outgrown certain seasons, and I opening. You have outgrown certain seasons, and I granted certain seasons, and I will. You have outgrown certain seasons, and I wills. Those still slaves, and I. Growth sometimes feels like loss, but it's really expansion. I am enlarging your heart to carry more love, more peace, more wisdom. I am preparing you not just for a partner, but for purpose. Because the two are connected. The one I've chosen for you will not distract you from me. They will draw you closer. They will love you with reverence, not possession. They will protect your peace as if it were holy, because it is. And together, you will do things zu that the Xive can lilas, and together, you will do things zu the fly trouble, and together, you will do things zu the flag. I fall much such like a tank. That is why you can't settle. That is why everything ordinary keeps falling away. I am not punishing you with solitude. I am preparing you for sacred love. The kind that mirrors heaven. The kind that heals wounds that no words could reach. The kind that gives, not drains. You will never have to beg again. You will never have to prove again. You will never have to question again. You will simply be loved in a way that feels like light. And when it happens, you will simply be loved in a way that feels like light. And when it happens, you also love, you act a little. And when it happens, you will see like light. And I was with you in every delay, every doubt, every lonely silence. I am still with you now. Even in this moment, my presence wraps around you like a soft wind. That warmth in your chest, that's me reminding you that you're safe. You're loved. You're chosen. You're seen. And soon, you will be joined with the one who recognizes the same divine spark within you. You are both being refined by my fire. It's not a fire of destruction, but of purification. It burns away pride, fear, and ego until only love remains. That's why it's been hard. Because true love can't be built on brokenness. It must rise from healing. And that's exactly what's happening. I am healing you both. Separately, but simultaneously. You don't have to reach for them. My spirit will reach them. You don't have to send words. Your prayers already did. And when I bring you back together, it won't be forced, it will flow. You will look a forced, it will flow. You will look if Festla is a look. You will look if sourced, it will flow. You will look if the lot of praise, it all to the guard to glaze. You will know it was me all along. The confusion will end. Peace will reign. And your heart will finally rest. You are learning what divine love truly is. It is not a rush, not a chase, not confusion that steals your peace. It is steady, patient, alive with grace. It feels like breathing after holding your breath for too long. That is what I want for you. Love that feels like freedom, not fear. Love that feels like freedom, not fear. Love that lifts, not weighs. Love that brings you closer to maze. Love that brings you closer to maze. Love that brings you closer to maze. And you, Lilis. That is what I have promised, and I never go back on my word. You thought I was delaying your blessing, but I was deepening it. You thought I was holding it back, but I was building it stronger. Everything I do has reason woven into it. Even the silence has purpose. When you couldn't hear me, it was because I was teaching you to trust what I already said. You didn't need a new answer. You needed faith in the one I gave. And now, that faith is what's opa faith is what's opa pa. Opa tha was opa pa. And now, that faith is what's opa topa. Opa layer but their less. Was opa fake and anti is rest tube. They have felt your prayers like a light in the distance. When they think of you, it is not coincidence. It is my spirit stirring remembrance. There are moments they suddenly miss you and don't know why. That's me moving through their heart. I am aligning both of you with courage, compassion, and clarity. Soon, clarity will come like morning light. It won't be loud or dramatic. It will simply feel right. You'll notice peace where panic once lived. You'll feel gratitude twos where panic once lived. You'll feel gratitude will feel gratitude twos elect. You'll feel gratitude to tev in halitude till celeste lived. You'll feel gratitude to will arrive. They will reach out, maybe not with perfect words, but with a softened heart. You'll see gentleness in their eyes where pride once hid. You'll see truth in their tone where confusion once spoke. And when that moment comes, your spirit will say, "This is what I prayed for." You won't need to question anymore. Because love that's ordained by heaven doesn't compete with your peace. It completes it. You are walking into a season of divine reunion. The divine reunion. The test with the divine reunion. The test, the silcum, the time reunion. The test with the tercus vesat the fine reunion. The tests, the waiting, the lessons, they are nearly done. Now begins restoration. You will see my fingerprints everywhere, in conversations, in timing, in tiny moments that prove I was never gone. You'll hear my voice through confirmations that no one else could have known. Songs, numbers, dreams, even passing strangers will carry my whispers. I'll remind you daily that I am faithful. Even when it looked impossible, I was arranging everything. Because arranging everything. Because arranging everything. Because of wise. Because arranging everything. Because the whilst the lab were busy givimals of their earth and serving. Because the ways in the spare was arranging the spiders into wires. What began in tears will end in joy. What broke you will bless you. What confused you will clarify your calling. You are not just going to find love, you are going to become love. Every part of you that was once afraid to trust will glow with peace. You will look back and see how far you've come, how my hand guided you through every heartbreak. And you'll thank me, not just for the person, but for the process, because it taught you who you are. It taught you how to love. It taught you how to love. It taught you how to love. You will never again settle for anything less than what bears my presence. And because of that, I can now give you what you've been praying for. I can trust you with the blessing. It will not destroy you. It will define you. This love I'm sending will carry purpose. It will not be for show. It will be for growth. You and this person will heal together, build together, and bring light to others. The story that once broke you will become someone else's reason to. The story that once broke you will become someone else's reason to Pelus's reason to, in with a vital, beautiful else's reason to do, will less enough of the giver. Else's reason to tear will legend's reason to. I turn confusion into calling. I turn waiting into worship. Everything you went through had purpose stamped on it. Even the parts you wish had never happened. I used them all to make you stronger, wiser, and softer. Now your spirit can recognize what is real. And soon, you will not only understand my plan, you will live inside of it. Your hands will hold what your heart once only hoped for. Your soul will rest where it used to ache. And your fag used to ache. And your fistes to ache. And you'll fight for Richard Lefty's take. And you'll fight the Britchillas with Clydo and Willorius to Ellis Conlas. Because the blessing you're about to receive needed this exact version of you. The healed you. The wiser you. The you that listens, not rushes. The you that trusts, not tests. That's the one I can bless. Heaven has already sealed it. Your angels are rejoicing because they see what's approaching. They see the breakthrough forming like dawn over your life. They whisper your name with joy, saying, "It's almost time." They have guarded you this far, and they will not stop now. They have guarded you this far, and they will not stop now. Full stop now. Will not stop now. For two, you will not lose what's divinely tied to you. You will not break under the weight of what I've called you to carry. You will rise, just as I said you would. And when you rise, everything that was confusing will become clear. The person you asked me about, they are awakening to their own divine calling too. Do not judge the pace, only trust the process. They are learning, stumbling, growing, just as you once did. Pray for them, not from desperation, but not from desperation, but not from desperation, but from the device, but from the double behalden wells, the one that just this. You will not from desperation, but not from. When you pray, heaven moves closer to earth. When you forgive, blessings move closer to your door. Keep forgiving. Keep believing. Keep walking. The finish line is not far. Soon, the waiting will turn into witnessing. You will witness my promise come alive before your eyes. You will stand in awe of how everything aligned, and you will realize that confusion was only the space between the question and the miracle. You are about to step into that miracle. It is Eve's with that miracle. It is Edith a step into that miracle. It is Edu, Pharaoh's pull. It is E.T. Ludosis. It is Eding. I am preparing hearts, clearing paths, and releasing divine timing. Do not fear. Your story is safe in my hands. Your love is safe in my plan. Your future is safe under my wings. Rest now, my child. You have carried enough. Lay your worry at my feet and let me carry it the rest of the way. You are not walking alone. You never were. I walked beside you in every silence. I wept with you in every heartbreak. And I rejoice with you now for the season of vow, 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 for the season of vow. The peace is coming. The love is coming. And it will be exactly as I promised, not rushed, not broken, not confused, but divinely aligned. You will recognize it by its peace. You will know it by its truth. And when it arrives, remember what I told you here. Remember that every moment of waiting was worth it. Because I was preparing not just your partner, I was preparing you. Now go in peace, my beloved. Keep your heart open, your faith. Keep your heart open, your faith. Your heart open, your faith. Your faith, your heart open, your faith. The love is your faith. You're in your faith. You are strong and your spirit soft. Heaven smiles upon you. Your story is not over. It's only beginning. I am with you always, even until the end of every doubt. And when this love finally meets you face to face, you will say with tears of joy, God, you answered, and you were right all along. Now rest in that truth. And listen again tomorrow, for I will speak once more through the next message I send. Because my voice never leaves the ones I love. And I love voice never leaves the ones I love. And I love love. And I love, love, and tell love. A love. The love voice never leaves the ones I love. And I love. Even after the message ends, my presence does not. When the video is quiet and the screen grows dim, I am still here. I am in the breath that slows as peace settles. I am in the light that touches your eyelids when you close your eyes. You are never without me. When you wake tomorrow, speak to me again. You do not need fancy words. A whisper of thank you is enough. I will meet you in the small places, the kitchen light before sunrise, the walk to work, the work in the sunrise, the walk to work, fork and window were twos, the walk to work and the work, and when will it get his work? Do not wait for signs in the sky when I'm writing them in your day. A smile, a song, a sudden calm. These are the ways I remind you that heaven is near. Each time you choose kindness, the angels sing. Each time you forgive, the heavens open wider. And each time you trust, even when afraid, you draw the future closer. You will see, everything you lost will return in a gentler form. Every wound will heal without the scar you fear. You will laugh again, freel without the scar you fear. You will laugh again, freel laugh again, freel sail without again, freel laugh again, freel says the scar you fear. You will laugh again, freel lultivere again, freel so scar you fear. Because I am making all things new. Every morning is proof of resurrection. Every sunrise is my promise in color. So keep living, keep hoping, keep creating beauty. Let your love be the sermon the world needs to hear. Let your peace be the proof that I am real. The one meant for you will see that peace and recognize me in you. That will be the final sign. Until then, rest. You have done enough for today. I am proud of you. Let my presence wrap around you. I am proud of you. Let my presence wrap around you. Raucho the Loveless wrap around you. Let my presence wrap around you. In Lavraltu. You are loved. You are mine. Always. Forever. Eternally.